Hi friends, thanks for coming back. This is gonna be part 2 of the massive honey hole thrift haul that I've got for you. So thanks for coming by and stick around. Okay, next bag. Let's see what we got. Oh goodness. Okay, we have got Crown and Ivy Petite Medium Yellow Tag, 50% off. This cute little multimedia sleeveless blouse with that little crisscross in the back there. I like how it's got like that second layer. That's kind of cool. So just some bread and butter there. So shirts are $3, 50% off, so that would have been $1.50. Jessica Howard Evenings, yellow tag, so 50% off, size 4. I got this. I think Jessica Howard's okay, but I mean, we're talking, so this would have been $2.50. It's got the rubbery stuff here to keep those sleeves on because they are kind of like off shoulder a little bit, like right there. Little cap sleeves. But look at this black and gold, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Isn't that pretty? It's a mini dress or a sheath dress. Let's see, there's a zipper in the back. I see a couple, like I see right here where that's come up a little bit, but I don't think that's any big deal. I don't see any place else that it's like that. There's a zipper in the back. It does work just fine. I don't see any other flaws. What's this thing made out of? Let's see. This is a great like spin on a little black dress. It's just polyester, but still completely adorable. I didn't think it was anything. The fabric was anything special. But that's like a lot of tulle, but you can see like how pretty that is. Okay. Yeah. That's mostly like tulle detail. Okay. Let's see. We've got Loft Outlet Petite Original Crop, size 8 petite, yellow tag, 50% off. I do like me some Loft. Bread and butter, little crop pant. And I think I'd call this peach, like a peach color. So nothing super fancy, but that would have been $2, I think, because I'm pretty sure pants are $4. Okay, what we got here? Another pair of pants. Talbot, size 16, stretch with yellow tag. Cotton, 98% cotton, 2% spandex. So 50% off. So these also would have been $2. They're this pretty pink. And they're not a corduroy, but they're like textured kind of like a corduroy. And that's definitely a good wide leg. Not quite flared, but definitely a good wide leg. I think that's definitely like in style right now. I think that would be great for the office or for worship or date night for a woman who likes to wear pants and not dresses. This is a yellow tag, 50% off, J. Jill size 2 petite. And this is a pant, and I believe they're linen. I will double check. Just like a cream pant. I like that little double button right there. The buttons are also covered in the fabric. That's kind of cool. And then it's got a zipper. 100% linen. J. Jill, I don't think would make something that looks like linen that's not linen. I feel like with J. Jill, if it looks like linen, you're pretty safe to assume it's probably linen. All right, this was yellow tag, so 50% off, size 2. I think this is kind of vintagey, but I'm not 100% sure. La Femme. So La Femme is a formal designer for formal dresses. And I know we're kind of out of dress season, but this can go into the old closet and kind of hang out. So it's sleeveless. There's the bust line. So it's got this ruching to this mesh floral detail that, you know what, in all honesty, I almost feel like that was added. I do not know, but I feel like that might have been added. Does it look, I mean, the sewing looks fine. Doesn't look super homemade, but that looks kind of, am I wrong to say that that looks kind of homemade now that I'm looking at it? So yellow tag, this would have been $2.50. It is a full gown, and I believe that it's polyester, but that's very silky like. That chiffon is very silky like, but it is polyester. So I didn't look too deeply into this dress when I got it, but now that I'm looking at that, it's got a side zipper over on the right side. Now that I'm looking at that, I'm like, kind of like, that looks kind of homemade, but I don't know if they did home make it. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. Not sure. Kind of strange. Okay, so this I found right at kind of the beginning. They had some stuff outside, and I found this, and it's the first time I've ever found this brand, and I was like, oh, this is a Bolo brand. Regular priced. The husband's walking in the door, so ignore that. Regular priced, but I found a flaw as I was checking out, but I still got it. So it's a top, so regular price on tops will be $3. It's a size small. It's cool. I've never found cool before. It actually has the tag still on it, but I don't think, so retail for $65. It's been on clearance somewhere for $16.25. I'll remove that clearance tag. I'll leave these on, and I might call it like new a tag with flaw. Maybe that's what I'll call it. It feels like cotton, but here's the flaw, and I think it's just caused because there's this lace up here at the shoulder, and I think the hanger caused this. There's a lace, and there's a little hole right there. And when I noticed it, the hanger was actually in the hole. So I think, let's see if I can open that up a little better. I think the hanger caused that hole. And I don't think anything can really be done about it. I don't know. Maybe my seamstress can put a little stitch in there. I don't know. But I got it anyways because I just couldn't not get it. Let's see, it is, looks like organic, 80% organic cotton, 20% silk. And it's cool. So I got it. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's okay. It's only $3. Surely I can sell that for $3. Now I do have the expenses of my photographers, and I have a VA. So I'll have to make a video one day about my employee. I'll have to do that one day and like about how I go about that and how they're paid. I don't mind to share information like that. That's perfectly fine. Talbot size 10. Might even be able to get a little business for my VA I think she'd like that. Heritage. And this is a print cropped pant. Little buttons right there at the ankle. This didn't have a tag, size 10. 97% cotton, 3% spandex. What was that? My cat maybe? I don't know. This was missing a tag, and apparently when they're missing a tag, they just call them whatever the regular price is. So she called it a blue tag, regular price. Okay, if you remember at the very beginning, I had 2 pairs of pants that were Talbots. And I told you that one of the ladies that worked there, she saw me checking out a pair of pants, and she said, did you see these other 2 that were in their seasonal room? And I said, no. And they were like, they were like navy blue with sailboats embroidered on them. And the other pair was like a tropical print, and I think like a pink color or a blue. They might've been blue. Anyways, this is the pair that she saw me getting that made her tell me about those, which I'm grateful because I like them. They're blue tag, so their regular price, which would be $4. Talbot size 6, definitely the same person donated all 3 of these. The weekend chino, they're all the same. They're all the same style and size. These are pink with little kitty cats, Scotty dogs. I think they're dogs. Maybe, are they Scotty dogs or what kind of dog is that? They're dogs, but a Boston Terrier? Is it a Boston Terrier? I don't know. Some type of little dog. A little crotchino. So there's that. Talbot's good bread and butter, preppy brand. You know, someone's gonna go to the country club. Anywho. All right, what we got here? This is a well-used Magellan Outdoors Fish Gear 2X, extra large. So this is a very wrinkled light blue Magellan fishing shirt. I see a blue tag over there. So shirts were $3. So this is full price with the blue tag. So that would have been $3. Actually, the shirt itself doesn't look bad. It's just the tag in there. That is real worn. But the shirt itself and like the logo out here, they look fine. I don't see any stains or issues or, you know, color fade or color transfer or anything like that. This is Adriana Papel. Blue tag, regular price. It's a dress, a size 14, so we got a good size. In this royal blue, it is a, I guess, A-line, maybe fit and flare with that crochet detail along it. I see pockets. We all love pockets in a dress. I think I'm gonna call it A-line. Might be a fit and flare, but I think it's more A-line. Sleeveless, so knee length, I'd say. Yeah, knee length, maybe just a teensy bit longer than knee length. So, was that full price, did I say? Blue, so full price, but so that's $5, but that's okay. We got a lot of stuff to balance it all out. Okay, so this was the only kids item I got, and there was several of these blazers, but I didn't get the other ones. They were chaps, but they were just kind of like nothing to write home about. And they had them all priced up for $5, which isn't bad, but this is their price up sticker tag thing. It does have a red thing on there, but I don't know if they discount these or not. But if they did, that would have been 25% off of $5. But that's a price up tag whenever they have those. But it's Crown and Ivy blazer, 14 regular children's. It's rayon and spandex. The lining's polyester, but it's just, let's see, blue. Are we gonna call this blue? I think it's black. Might be navy blue. With that nautical detail inside, which is polyester, but it's like that silky feeling. So it's got all those anchors on that lighter blue color. There's the Crown and Ivy tag. And then the sleeves have that different print right there with the stripes. There is a pocket for the little handkerchief pocket or whatever it's called. We've got these nice preppy buttons, you know. I don't know if this is worth a ton, but I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know. I have to do some research on it. I went ahead and grabbed it because I'm a sucker for anchors. Like, I don't know. I'm just a sucker for anchors. Okay, this is a vintage piece I came across, and I have never done sleepwear lingerie before, but I felt like that this might do okay. It's in really good shape. It is from Profits, which I don't even think Profits exists anymore, but it was back in the day like kind of a nice place to go. California Dynasty, I'm in the cell, so it might have been like a Southern thing. Size small, no retail price on it, but I don't think it matters because, and I'm pretty sure this is polyester, but it says vintage nightgown. And so this was blue tag, really regular price, but I think that their nightgowns were either $2 or $3. So this would have only been like $2 or $3. It's got this pretty lace up front. I mean, this would be really pretty for like someone doing like a what's it called? A boudoir photo session or something like that. There's the tag inside. Pretty sure it's polyester. It feels like polyester. Yeah, polyester, but there's the tag inside. So, yeah, definitely if somebody wants to do like pictures and have that kind of vintage feel, I would say this is vintage like 80s, 90s vintage would be my guess. I feel like my mom had, I mean, not like, she was more functional, like her pieces wouldn't have been like this bridal type look. It's also kind of bridal. So even like a Borgia, I keep wanting to say that. Even like a boudoir bridal, that would be really pretty for that. These are keywords I definitely need to put on that. Okay. So I don't typically pick this brand up. I've gotten it in boxes before, but it was green tag, so 75% off, and it would have been $3 and the 75% off. So we're talking $1. And it's a unique piece, I think, in good condition, decent size. Forever 21, size medium. So because of the piece and the discount, how much it was, and I thought this was like a super cute little mini skirt, I went ahead and got it. I do have a lot of Forever 21 in my closet right now because I did get 2 ginormous boxes from JOMAR a while back. For about $1 a piece. And I definitely need to move that around. For about $1 a piece. And my plan was to like take them to Plato's Closet. But then after I was messing around and doing some research, I was like, I'm really not going to get much for them at Plato's Closet. So what I decided to do instead was go ahead and let my photographers and my VA go and list them. It's giving them a job. So I like that. I'm fine with giving them a job and giving them income. And I think that it's very little work on me if they're doing that stuff. It's very little work on me. There are things that are lower price that could be bundled. They kind of have, I was real careful as to like what I've put in. I didn't, I tried to put in things that were more trendy or, substantial or whatever. And I've priced them reasonably. And I've also put a lot of them are going to be included in my 3 for $30 bundle discount that I run all the time, my little sale that I just have all the time. So what it is the items will be, typically I don't price much of anything in my closet below $19.99. $19.99. That would be eBay. On Poshmark, I don't really price below $19.99 or $19. That's kind of the lowest I will list something. But often those things become part of my 3 for $30. I also will have things that kind of are in like the $25 range sometimes. Like some of the Forever 21 stuff that I listed were more substantial, like a jacket. I think I listed that for $25. But I still can be part of like that 3 for $30 to encourage people to buy multiples. And I think buying multiples, will give me enough money to pay them. So between the cost of goods and paying them and and still like break even or make $1 or $2, whatever. It's out of a landfill. So, and it's out of a landfill. It gave my photographer and my VA a job, and I don't think I'm going to lose anything. So there's that. All right. This is a green tag. So 75% off. It's a dress. So they're $5 with 75% off. Giovanni, New York, size 2. And this tag is like wanting to fall off really bad. But I think that this is kind of vintage too. It's got, I think these are just I think these are for hangers. I don't think those are functional. I think those are for hangers. But it's this black with pink accent. And it's got this opening right here. So it's kind of got like a Spanish feel. I think like a flamenco feel, but it's got this pretty hot pink lining inside that's going to show when you walk. It's got this pretty sequined embroidery. So it's like embroidered with then sequins on top, not sequins, but beads on top of it. These ruffles right here along the edge. So it's a maxi, a full gown, like it's all the way down to the full length. I do see a little like just dirt right there. Not dirt, but like dust. Sleeveless, definitely fitted through the hip. So I'll have to figure out how to call this because I get like the flamenco feel with that right there. But anyways, That was pretty, what'd I say? 75% off of $5. There's a buyer for this. There is a buyer somewhere for that. And it's taffeta. It's probably polyester, but it's like a taffeta. Next. Let's see. Okay, this is a vintage thing I found. So I did get 2 kids things. I lied. I said I got 1. But this is another vintage thing that I came across in the kids. It's green tag, so 75% off. There's a buyer out there for this somewhere. And I think, I mean, I can't remember what the regular price was because I don't tend to buy their kid stuff. My kid was back there playing, and while she was playing, I just kind of glanced real quick. But green tagged, it's Kelly's Kids, made in the USA, 6X. And it is plaid overalls. So very preppy with the little cinched foot right there. Ankle, I mean. That high waist. It is flawed in that it is missing the button right there. But I think we'll just remove both of them and replace the buttons. Replace both of them. One of my photographers, her grandmother, does some little basic sewing things for me in exchange for the periodic, she likes something, she can have it. So that's kind of how that works. She lives with her grandmother, so her grandmother sees something she likes, and when I need something sewn, she sews it for me, and we go on with life. Collections Dress Barn, size 4, green tag, 75% off. Dresses are $5. So it's got this lace on the sides, so very like flattering. And then this, not ruching, but layers down the front and the back. It is in like a royal blue. I wouldn't quite call it a navy, almost navy. Maybe it's navy, I don't know. But if it's navy, it's definitely a navy that's not, it's not one you have to guess if it's navy or black. It's definitely a blue. So this is like very Mother of the Bride, I feel like. That's like and it's stretchy. Sheath, but stretchy. Okay, another dress, green tag, 75% off. Adriana Papel, size 8. And this is a red sheath dress, sleeveless, with this crochet lace detail overlay all around. It's got little pockets right there and a trim. And we've got a back zipper. We're actually almost done with the clothing. Okay. I hope you're enjoying this video, friends. If you're still here seeing me talk, that means you're watching. So be sure to click the like button. It really does help my channel, and it helps show other people these great videos that I try to put a lot of effort into making. And if you like reseller content, then I'm your girl. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much. Let's get back to the video. So this is, I did not know this brand, but the quality felt different, felt decent. It's 95% cotton, 5% spandex. It still has the brand tag on it, the retail brand tag, and it's got a green tag, so it was 75% off. It's called Lolly Wally Doodle. I have no idea. I've never heard of it, but it did still have this little thing attached. And it was a cute little like summer, maybe even fall, could work into the fall maxi dress. So it's got like this big brown and green stripe at the bottom. It's a pink, kind of like a watermelon pink. But I just thought it was a cute, and it's good quality. It's cotton and spandex, so we're stretchy. Kind of like a nice t-shirt is the material, like I would call, like a good quality t-shirt. It's not like too thin or anything like that. So it feels like, I don't know the brand, but it does feel like a good quality. And at 75% off of $5, that would probably put it in like the, what, 150 range-ish. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now we're going to save those 2 items that I alluded to at the beginning of the video. We're going to save those and go into shoes. So we got Stuart Weitzman, little pink pumps for $3. And let's see, they are leather, pretty good bottom, got a little bow. You notice that that's, my pile is gone also because, you know, they came and it was like, okay, time to clear up my mess. I thought I'd have time to film, clean up, and still, I completely even forgot to wake my daughter up. Okay, so I just noticed some kind of wear on the back of the shoes, like somebody was kicking something with the back of their shoe. But I had my daughter look this one up. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it's a cute little espadrille with what looks like a linen. I don't know if it's exactly a linen, but it looks like it has that linen look. Looking for fabric content, but the brand is Solans, I think. Can y'all see that? Solans, Solanz. All man-made product, man-made materials. I think it's an 8. They're size 8. But they were $3. So they do have some wear on the bottom. And you'll see, like right here, I didn't notice, but right there at the heel, there's somewhere like somebody was kicking or doing something with their heels. I don't know. But this part looks pretty much brand new. Like all the stuff you're actually going to see when wearing the shoes looks really good. So there's those. Okay, next I got a lot of shoes. These are leather upper, $3. Franco Sarto. I don't run into these very often, but I have heard other people selling these. So I think that they do okay. I'm wanting to say that this might sell like in the $30 range, but they're like a beige. I'm trying to get the strap. Oh, that's the inside. Let me show you kind of the outside. There's the outside. Just a little slide shoe. Kind of metallic right through here. Pretty good condition, not bad. They've been worn, but not like overworn. The leather looks good. Not too much issue there. Let me get a drink. I should start having like a sip with me while I do this. And like, that's just water, but we should definitely like have a wine. Okay. So these were also $3. Salt Life. I've never picked these up before. Size 8. They're like a yellow jelly shoe. So like that's all jelly like. And this is, I don't know if it's leather or not, or let's see. It's probably not. But anyways, I did just notice that there's a little scuff right there. Let's see on this one. Not too bad. So I'm hoping, I don't know what these retail for. They'll be, you know what, I keep saying that, but there should definitely be comps throughout this video. So these were priced at $5. And my daughter and I used Google Lens to find them. And I figured out what they were based off of the symbol that's on the inside. Because I cannot find any name anywhere. But we found the same exact shoe. With the symbol, and I'm sure the comp is up here right now. The symbol, I don't know if you can see, it's not Tory Birch, but it kind of looked like it. It's kind of like a star thing in the middle or a cross. I don't know if you can see that. But other than that, I can't find anything on it. But we found the same exact shoe up here, and it was retailing for like over $100. I can't remember what. So this was $5, and like almost, like, I'm going to say worn once. Like almost brand spanking new. I see no issues. They are kind of out of season, but, you know, I'm hoping to sell those. I don't know. Like I said, all I saw was the retail price for them when we were looking real quick. So I went ahead and went with it. But I'm hoping to sell this for maybe like $40 to $50, but we shall see. This might have been a bad impulse buy. I don't know. Size 7.5, and I can never remember how to pronounce this name. Seychelles, I don't know. Anyways, I never can remember how to pronounce that name, and I can't remember why I know this name. But they were $3. Actually, they're green tagged. So they would have been, all these other ones I think have been orange. And orange wasn't a tag at all for this. Like, it wasn't a discounted tag at all. And all of those were orange. But these were green. So they're 75% off. $3. So $1 roughly, or less. And they do have a Ross tag in there that I'm going to have to scrape off. But they're just this cute little shoe. And kind of like a wine color. And I mean, I don't think I'll get a lot for them, but you know, when I only paid like $1, it's no big deal. And one of my photographers really likes photographing shoes, so. All right, this is a yellow tag, so they would have been 50% off. So they're 50% off would make them $1.50, and they are born. Now, I don't usually see borns like this, and I did forget to do the dry rot test, but I don't usually see them looking like this, but I thought that was a cool little loafer shoe. Pretty good on the wear and tear. A little bit more like wear on the inside, like up in there, kind of looks like there's been a foot, but you're hard pressed to find used shoes that aren't gonna have that, especially like if it's a shoe that someone would potentially wear barefoot. So they're a size 9, it looks like. So they're in pretty good shape. I don't see any like major flaws anywhere. Oh, hold on. I say that, but there's one little flaw right there on the heel, but that's not, I mean, nothing serious. Nothing serious. Okay. And I will sell stuff with little flaws like that. I don't, you know, it don't bother me. These are blue tags, so full price, $3 at Nagna, which is, I would say, I don't know if I'd call them bread and butter, but I do find at Nagna a lot. And when it does sell, it takes a long time to sell, but I always make a good profit off of it when it does sell because their quality is so good. And I do see that there is a style name on here, Durante leather upper. So I can look that up. They're a size 7.5 and get some good photos. Plus I always include photos of the actual item too. And they're in pretty good shape. Like that one, that's got some of that, like there was a sticker. So of course everything stuck to it. But, I mean, they're in pretty darn good shape for $3. We'll take it. Okay. So these next two, I'm just going to kind of show you them together because I might even bundle them. I think they're the same size. I'm pretty sure. Well, one's a 7.5 and one's an 8. So maybe I won't bundle them. But they're both, so this pair is a 7.5 and they're Torrid and they both still have the tag on them. So they were $3. I can remove that with my, whatever it's called, little peeler thing. But it retailed for $45.50. Like, I've never been in a Torrid store. I did not realize that their prices were that high. So it's got this little scalloped edge. It's like a little stretchy slip-on little loafer shoe with that scalloped edge, kind of like a lacy crochet type feel to it. And they still have the tag and there's not really any wear or tear on them at all. So that should be good. And then this one's a size 8, retail for $39.50. Still has the tag on it, Torrid. And these are like a studded, black studded slide-on shoe. I was looking to see, they do have a, well, I was looking. So this is from May of 2021. I just now noticed that. So they have, does this one have a year on it? No, I don't see one. But I am seeing like, oh, hold on, here we go. No. It's got like patent pending and da-da-da-da. But anyways, I don't see a release date on these. But this does say May of 2021, which is, you know, just barely a year ago. So these are still pretty new style. So, and they were $3. Blue tag, so regular price. Okay, and this is the last pair of shoes, blue tag, regular price. And this is a pair of Calvin Klein royal blue suede. This is also like a suede. I don't know if it's real leather or not. I'll have to look. They're called the Melissa. They're size 8.5. Got them for $3. I'm looking for the content. And it's hiding somewhere. I'll have to look some more in a second. But anyways, and then they have this like blue animal print or like snakeskin type. And they're platformed. Got this high heel. I think that's an almond toe. Is that maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's an almond toe. Let me look again real quick and see if I see fabric. That's weird that I can't find what they're made out of. Here's the other one. Oh, good condition. Barely worn, if worn at all. Doesn't say anything. It just says they're made in China, but you know, what isn't? No, and there's not even anything like on the bottom saying what it's made out of. But anyways, it's a pretty cool, I would definitely say cool pair of Calvin Klein platform heels. So that's the last pair of shoes. Okay, so we're gonna do two things. First, I'm gonna show you the actually, you know what? I'm just gonna show you the couple things I grabbed at Plato's Closet. So this is not included in all the rest of the haul. This is just a little extra tidbit. I'm gonna show you Plato's Closet had a 50% off sale. My daughter wanted to go there. She's never been there before. It's 5 minutes from this other store. So I was really careful what I bought because the funds for inventory are low right now. So, so I was really careful with what I bought. I stayed on the 50% off. So, but let's see. Let's go with this one first. I got an Altered State extra small, and I only got this because it still had the tag on it, even though it is snipped, it still does have the tag on it. And I hopefully can find stock photos. But they had this priced for $18, but it was 50%. It was on their clearance, so it was 50% off, so I got it for $9. And it's got this very like 90s look. Like I definitely would have wore this in high school. Like 100% 90s with like, but at the 90s, we were also having kind of like a 70s influence. So, but yeah, definitely a 90s retro vibe. Good brand, good condition. And so we went with that. Okay. This next one, I don't find this brand a lot. And I actually did come across a shirt in it in the clearance section while I was in there that I did not get because I was like, I really need something more substantial than a shirt because I'm not familiar with, I don't sell this brand or come across this brand a lot. I have seen it in Plato's Closet before, but not marked down. So this is Patagonia, and they had it priced at $12, but marked down, so 50% off, so I got it for $6, and it is a dress. So I have heard, I believe it was Becky Park talking about that Patagonia dresses do actually sell fairly well. I did not run any comps. I just went ahead and got it because I figured $6. I mean, I think that'll be okay. Okay, this next one was marked for $18 with the 50% off, so I paid $9. It's Lululemon. So it's this workout top. Definitely gonna have to find pics because I can't even figure out how this thing goes. Like I was like, how does it go? Like it's some type of workout tank top and it's camo, but they're like butterflies. Like, let me find you a butterfly. Like, see, look, it's butterflies. Isn't that cute? Like that's the type of camo we need. Peace, love, harmony, butterfly camo. Okay. Anyways, that's the front. I can't figure out the back, but I'm sure. I think that's a little like off the shoulder thing right there, maybe. with a crisscross, but I'm sure that there has been a stock photo found and it is up here in the comps. So, and there is like a built-in padded bra. So, see, it's a built-in bra and it actually does have the little paddings in it. So, and I mean, this is very, like, I feel like this is like new without tags. I don't know if I very rarely do new without tags unless I know that it's really new. But I really don't see any, this doesn't look like it's been washed or anything. And it doesn't really even look like it's been worn. You know, some people buy stuff and never wear it, I guess. We're buying any Lululemon and not wearing it. But anyways, there's that. All right, this next one, I hope wasn't a mistake. I found comps all over the place for these. I found comps ranging from what they had this listed for to even less than they had this listed for to like double what they had this listed for. So I went ahead and got it. And I'm going to hold out for the right buyer. I'm going to hold out for the right buyer. So they're the 50% off, but they were marked for $45. So what's that, $22.50? So, but they are, guys, I don't come across Lululemon. So these are, I mean, it's still got its little rip tag. And it's a size 6. And they are these pink crushed velvet-like leggings. And I found lots of comps on them. They're in, I mean, like brand new. I see nowhere right there in the crotch. I don't see that. I mean, it still has the rip tag. I didn't even have to go searching for the little dot, but I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm not a Lululemon expert. But they were really good condition. Yes, they're high priced, but they were the 50% off. I think there's still meat on the bone there. And I just have to wait for the right buyer. And they're a decent size at a size 6. Oh, here's a little pocket. Okay, I finally found it. Let's see. What do we got? I think this even means it's a newer... I think this means it's a newer style because it's got writing on it. Am I right? Or is that the older style? One or the other, like when it has a little writing on it around the number, I think that means it's newer. It's like a code number of some sorts. But anyways, so there's that. Paid a lot for them, definitely paid up, but not full price. I paid 50% off. So, I mean, even if they sold, you know, $50, still okay. Not what I'd like them to sell for because... like I said, I did see some selling even up to $80 when I was comping, but I also saw some at $30. But I feel like the ones at like the $30 range were more like people selling like their own as opposed to resellers. And sometimes people will just take like really low prices and just get stuff out. And I'm willing to wait for it, especially on something like that. Gosh, I have stuff that I'm want to make the profit I want to make on it, and I'm just sitting on it, and maybe I should let things go, but I feel like Lululemon's eventually gonna go. Okay, so these last two pieces are the ones that I was telling you about that I was about to leave my Honey Hole thrift store, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna just skim through the men's real quick. So I did, like, they have a small men's section. I just kind of flip through them. I don't even flip through them. I more like eyeball and only look if something like catches my eye. So I like to have a closet of like color and patterns and stuff like that. So I'm drawn to that. And I think things like that do really well visually when, you know, people are scanning and on their phone or whatever, or scrolling on their phone. So these caught my eye, and when I looked at the tag, I was like, what? So anyways, let me give you a little backstory. My husband and I got married on Clearwater Beach, and we celebrated our 5th anniversary this past March. So for our 5th anniversary, we went to Clearwater Beach. While we were there, we went over to this like shopping center that has some bougie stores in it. And one of them, I don't even remember the name. It's got some type of name. I don't know, beach something. But there was like a women's one and then a men's one. I don't remember the call, but they were super bougie. Like the women's one had like all like, it had Johnny Was in it. I've never seen Johnny was. Like, first of all, I don't even know if I've ever seen it, period. But I've never seen it, like, in real life, in a retail store. Like, they just had it. I mean, they had a lot of things that I was like, huh, it's not stuff I come across every day. But yeah, they had that part had, like, Johnny Was in it, and bunches of other brands too. But the men's part, as I was in there with my husband, I noticed this, like, 2 racks of these shirts that were just, like, super colorful and cool patterns and da-da-da-da. And my husband likes to, like, dress up and look nice. So he liked shirts, and he was looking through the store, and I ended up getting him to buy stuff off the clearance rack that was outside. I was like, you should get this stuff, because I mean, the prices were just insane. But anyways, when I was looking at this rack, these 2 racks of these dress shirts that were really standing out to me visually, and they apparently are an artist, like, they're an artist on design on clothing. But anyways, very expensive. I'm talking like $100, $150, $200, $250 for a button-up shirt, a men's button-up shirt. Okay, so when I saw these 2 shirts, they're not like the same. They're not like as colorful as the ones I was seeing, although they did have some that were like more plain, a little bit plain like these. So these probably would have been closer to like the $100, $150 range as opposed to like the $200, $250 range. But nevertheless, they're still that brand, and they're in a really good size. It's definitely the same person. They're extra larges. So men's button-up shirt, and the designer is called Robert Graham. Ladies and gentlemen, if nobody has announced this as a bolo, I'm going to announce this as a bolo for men's brands, okay? I'm not a men's seller, but in seeing this in that bougie store and then running comps and seeing that the comps are selling in the $60 to $80 range, the fact that I got these for $4, shirts are $4, ladies and gentlemen. The store did not realize what they had, because they definitely would have priced this up if they had. So I got these for $4 each, and they're comping in the $60 to $80 range. So here is this one. So you can see like the cool like contrast print there. This one's kind of like a lime green with kind of this texture, little texture on it. And then the cuffs have that print inside, so you can roll that up and show that cool print. I'm not sure. Let me see what they're made out of. I would imagine, they don't feel like a silk, but I would imagine cotton. They're dry clean only. Reverse for care. Hold on. Just kidding. So, okay. So the body of the shirt of this particular one is 100% cotton, and the trim is 100% silk. So I guess when they say the trim, do they mean this? That doesn't really feel like silk. I don't know. Or are they talking about, oh, I also see like this embroidery down through here is really cool. Like that's all embroidered. I wonder what they're talking about as far as, oh, and I just noticed like it's still got that same like little texture, but it's got it like a blue through there. So it's just the little details. And like this label is all embroidered. And it's not like something that's embroidered and then stuck on the shirt. It's not like a, you know, that type of thing. It's like literally embroidered into the fabric of the shirt. So anyways, I don't know what they're talking about. What part of it is silk? Definitely feels like cotton to me, but they're saying that the trim is silk. So that's the first one. And then this is the second one. So this one has more color, but it's a little bit, it's also kind of plain. It's got the Robert Graham logo there, and it's got this multicolor thing down, stripes down right through there. But it is a pink and white striped shirt. So this one's not like anything crazy. Oh, look how cool that is. So when you like roll the cuff, oh, I like that. So like, then that would be like the cuff. That's kind of cool. So see what I'm talking about? Now, some of the pieces that I saw at the short store, definitely going to have to like make sure that I remember to send my editor like pictures or some like really cool shirts from this designer, because some of them are just like literally pieces of art. Like I cannot believe how just unique they were and stand out and like good quality. I assume this one's also cotton. I did not check. But like, I just couldn't believe, like, when I saw these shirts, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I would really love to see, this is cotton. I would love to see my husband wear some of these, because like I said, I'm just so drawn to color and patterns. I really just like it visually. And so, I mean, if we were rich, if we were rich, we would probably still not buy them. But they are super cool to look at. It was almost like being in some type of art museum. So, that's that. And now to the goodbyes. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of this honey hole thrift haul for this massive trip. If you missed part 1, I'll be tagging it up here. So be sure to go back and check out part 1 because it has some real gems too. And let's get to the numbers. So the total cost of this haul is right here. And the total number of items and the average cost of goods. And that is over the course of both of these videos for this massive haul. So thanks so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some new brands and some new styles. And I hope you come back to my channel. You have a great day. Bye.